Hello, friends, and welcome back to Stories About Entitled People. Why do people feel the need to abuse other people's kindness, and if they don't help them, all of a sudden they get angry for not using valuable time on them for free? Some people can only be helped at the right stage in their life. Some never can. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're new here, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a new video every single day. Here we go. Well, you hate her, and yet you shoveled her snow? What about me? Two relevant neighbors in the story, old lady and bum guy. Old lady, OL. Really hate the woman, to be honest, very petty, talks behind people's back, etc. Also, she used to walk her dog on our front lawn for a good 3 years while pretending it wasn't her, until I finally physically saw her and confronted her in person. No more crap on my lawn since then. Bum guy, BG. He lives 2 houses over, middle-aged, doesn't take care of his property, grass cut once a summer, broken fence, messy yard. Not sure what he does. Barely know, see, or care about him at all. Have spoken to him maybe a total of 10 times over 5 years. So last year we had a good amount of snow come down. I usually go out middle of the snowstorm so that I don't let a lot of snow accumulate. After about 6 inches, I go out and do my house and usually 3 more houses with elderly people in my house complex. 2 of those elderly couples are cute as hell, and I've never failed to clear their snow. The 3rd house is OL, and I hate her. Everyone knows I hate her, but she's still elderly, so I shovel her path anyway. I can use the exercise, and I really like the peace and quiet of shoveling snow. So I get done shoveling the 3 houses plus my own, and I'm putting on my shoes and shovel outside of my front door so that it's ready for the second shoveling session when it stops snowing. While I'm doing that, I start hearing a clink-clink sound and turn around. Bum guy's walking towards me on 2 crutches, all red in the face. BG, why didn't you shovel my pathway? I just had surgery last week and I can barely walk. I almost fell down trying to walk here. Me, clearly you can walk well enough if you can come out in a snowstorm, I said jokingly. BG, while getting angrier, do you think this is a joke? How come you cleared OL's path and not mine? You hate her. If you can do her path, you can certainly do mine. Me, what does OL have to do with this? How am I supposed to know that you had surgery? I don't even remember your name. Next, he started to tell me some BS story about how his cousin injured his leg when they were working on some shed. He would have a cast for the next 3 months, so and so forth. Well, it's the holiday season, and I felt bad for the guy. But I really didn't have time to listen to his story, so I interrupted him and told him, me. So listen, I'm sorry about your leg and all. I'll try to shovel your snow when I go out a second time in the morning. Let me know if you need some groceries. I have a 4x4 that I can go to the store with. Then I turned around and started to go back in the house. BG, increasingly angry, wait, what are you doing? Shovel it now as well. You did everyone else's. Why do I have to wait until the morning? At this point, any holiday goodwill I had completely evaporated. I walked towards him and towered over him, I'm 6'3", and told him to F off and never step on my lawn again, or he'll have his other leg broken as well. Proceeded to go home and have a great warm tea with wife. Haven't spoken to him since last year. And our second story. This is not how a customer complaint should end. I work in a mall restaurant and we offer a pizza, pasta, and salad buffet during lunch hours that's popular. It costs around $14, somewhat standard price where I'm from. Most people buy either the buffet or their favorite meal, and that's that. Then we have the kids' meals, sides, and small meals. One of these small meals is just a slice of pizza, salad, and a drink at about $6. It's overpriced for one slice of pizza. Think 1/8 of a family pizza, and extra slices are $4.50 each. But you really ain't supposed to buy multiple pieces on your own. You just get the buffet instead. I was still kind of new, and this day a mother shows up with her 2 teenagers. One of them grabs a burger with fries and mom, and the other kid gets the buffet. Everything's just fine until Dad shows up about 20 minutes later. Since he showed up way after the rest of the family, I had no clue that he belonged to that group, and after quickly looking over the menu, he told me he wanted 3 slices of pizza and a Coke. I asked if he wanted salad with the slices and was about to continue telling him that the buffet was a better option if he wanted more than 2 slices when he just snaps at me and said he wants 3 slices and a drink. Nothing else. Okay, fine. That's $15, 5 for almost no food at all, but that's what he wants. He pays and leaves with his food. After joining his family at the table and finishing his food, he apparently finds out that they only paid $14 for an all-you-can-eat buffet while he overpaid for his food. As you can guess, he came back with all the receipts. Being even more irritated than before, he accused me / the restaurant / the owners of scamming people out of money by making them overpay for something they could get cheaper, and I tried telling them that I'd have sold him the buffet, but he demanded to get the pizza only, and I was prepared to refund him the difference between the orders, and he could continue to eat from the buffet until satisfied. This was still not to his satisfaction. This is when his wife joined us and intervened. She took one look at me, then turned to her husband, interrupting his rant. Paul, when you ordered, did you listen to her the first time, or did you just tell her what you wanted? Did you even read the menu properly? He proceeds to tell her that he indeed just asked for the specific slices and that he did not look on the menu because he wanted pizza, and that it was still a scam demanding so much money, and that I should be ashamed for going through with the order. At this point, his wife has an annoyed look on her face, and I brace for a double barrage of criticism and complaint about the food. You need to stop yelling at the poor girl. She did exactly what you told her to do. It's your own fault, you stupid F. What? I am in no doubt that both me and the husband looked completely gobsmacked. She proceeded to turn around and walk away, leaving us standing there. Her husband glanced at me, then just left without uttering another word. And our last story. No proof, no problem. Don't mess with the owner of the bar. I manage a bar, and one day I came in to see the place totally ransacked. Thankfully, but weirdly, nothing was stolen, which meant it was someone with a personal vendetta. I had recently fired an employee who I suspected had done it. We hadn't been able to get his keys back yet, so he had a way to get in and knew the alarm code since he would open the bar sometimes. I went to my office and saw that the lock on the door had been smashed in and the CCTV footage was deleted. The only thing that was missing was a clay mold of my dog's paw print that I had taken right before she passed away. This dog was my first pet and was my best friend. I always talked about her and had brought her into the bar a couple of times on my days off. We let pets on the patio. So all the employees knew how much she meant to me. I kept the mold on my desk to always have her with me. But I was sure it was him. He hadn't taken his firing so well, but with no absolute proof, I couldn't just outright accuse him. The bar is a bikini bar, and the dude was a total creep. On multiple occasions, he had made disgusting comments to the girls. The cherry on top was when he came in drunk and groped the girl working. Men who came in could be gross, but the things he would say and did were on another level altogether. When I called all the employees to ask where they'd been, he totally outed himself before I could even ask him. He said, "I was home with my wife on Saturday night." I smiled into the phone and said, "I never said it happened on Saturday." He quickly hung up. Gotcha, B. The police couldn't do crap, though, with the camera footage deleted. All I had was him knowing it happened on a Saturday. Plus, the damage wasn't too bad, just a lot of smashed plates and the lock on the door. So there wouldn't be much to sue him for if I did get proof. So I decided to get even and get my dog's paw print back. He only deleted the night of the break-in and not the rest of the footage, so I combed through hours of footage to find the time he had slapped the girl's butt and grabbed at her boobs. But I found something even better. On the camera, pointing to the back alley, he was effing some chick, definitely not his wife, up against a car. Jeez, this dude was an idiot. He even smiled and waved at the camera. I copied the footage to a USB stick and put it in an envelope. I knew he had another job, so I waited there until he showed up and went inside. I stuck the envelope under his windshield wiper with a note. It read, "Give back what you stole, or this will start popping up everywhere you go." It didn't take long for him to text me. I played dumb and acted like I knew nothing about it, but added, "Sounds like whatever you took was important to the person." He told me to F off and said he didn't have whatever I thought he took. I still played dumb. The next day, I left another USB in his mailbox. I knew his address from his W-2 and another on his windshield wiper again for good measure. I guessed he found them both because I received another string of texts asking what the F is wrong with me. I still played dumb, but told him to give back whatever the person was asking for and it'd probably stop. He said he didn't have the paw print and was going to the police. Man, this guy was dumb as a bag of rocks. I told him only I knew the paw print was taken, and now I had proof he broke in for the police. No response. I'm no lawyer, but pretty sure what I was doing was just as illegal as him breaking in, if not worse, and he would have had a good case on his hands for blackmail, but he was dumb and probably just wanted it all to go away. Safe to say the next day, one of my bartenders told me that the guy that was fired dropped off his keys and a package for me. In the package was my paw print, broken in half, with a letter that basically said he was sorry and he didn't mean to break it and was just pissed he got fired, and to please stop leaving the video. I debated for a good while if I should send the video to his wife anyways, but I found out she was divorcing him because she had found the one in the mailbox. Beautiful. That guy absolutely deserved it, and more. Hey guys, thank you all for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.